What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be working on the 740 yet again. As you saw in the last video, we got the engine and transmission pulled out of there, put to the side. And today we're going to try to work on removing most of that engine harness and power washing that engine bay, trying to clean it up a little bit. So we're going to take the coil off. I think there's a main plug under here, and there's a main plug right there. So we're going to try to take most of this engine harness out and then power wash the engine bay, clean it up, and do a little bit of polishing and getting some things removed and all that stuff, and you know, try to just make it look good. So let's jump into that and see what we can get done. as you can see, we got the engine bay all power washed. Looking pretty good. Got most of the dirt and nasty off of there. All the nasty off the lines. Obviously blew some paint off in the rust areas, but I'll be wire wheeling that next. Getting primer shot, you know, cleaning most of this up, getting all that crap off. But I think it cleaned up pretty good. What do y'all think? Over here, a little bit of rust as well. Main harness is out, so all of this wiring, all that, and all of this is what I'm going to have to wire tuck. So it's going to be quite a few hours of wire tucking, but I want all of this to be unseen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, you know, remove the fender, hide it up in the fender, and put some extra like shielding around it to keep it from getting all corroded and from all the rocks and stuff. But I think I can take the fender off and maybe run the wires just right up through here, and then might try to, let's see, like hole saw a hole right here and have the wires coming out, or try to hole saw a hole down there and have the wires coming out. But this main harness here, I think I can bring it down lower. Might try to put a heat shielding on it, like a whole sleeve for all the wires that run across there, and try to run it above the transmission. That'll be after I get the Megasquirt wired in, just make sure all of that wiring's done so I know exactly what I need to extend, because we have the O2 sensor wires here that I'm going to find a spot for those. Make sure, you know, the plug for it comes out at the bottom by it, just to make sure nothing's a fire hazard. Obviously, you know, extend these, try to do the same thing over here, try to do a hole back there, tuck all these wires in the fender, because as you can see, there's currently the air inlet hole there, and it's open all the way to the top. So we will see what we can do there and try to make this engine bay look the best we can. You know, like I said, get an aluminum coolant reservoir, aluminum power steering reservoir, and try to make that look a little more show car than go car, I guess you should say. But it'll still be pretty quick and fun. I just want it to look clean, because we're gonna obviously repaint this whole thing, get it all repainted, get the sunroof welded up 100%, get the bodywork done, make it look like it was never there. And then, you know, we're gonna get a spoiler, probably the louvers for the back window, and then gonna talk to my father-in-law and see how much his buddy would charge to dry ice blast the whole underside of this car. And then I'm gonna get it back home, set up a little makeshift paint booth where I have, you know, plastic drape between the 48 and then my toolbox, and then I'm gonna get this on all 4 jack stands and try to undercoat the whole thing, just to, you know, make it that much better and appealing of a car. But I think that'll end it here. Just a little simple cleanup and engine harness removal. As you can see, the old harness, it has the main plug on the driver's side, and then has a main plug on the passenger side. So it has 2 main plugs. If you guys don't plan on doing any type of standalone, you might take these apart and check out your wiring if your vehicle is running weird. We got, you know, some corrosion on this terminal here, and then these ones here, you know, some of the wires look pretty bad. There wasn't too much corrosion on this one, but just check these for corrosions. They're not very watertight by the looks of it. So that was a fail on Volvo's part, but I mean, regardless, with corrosion, these B230s seem to run forever. So that'll be the plans for the next video, but I think that will end it off here. As always, guys, like the video, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.